All right, guys, today we're doing pages 10 and 11. We're making word towers. That sounds fun, doesn't it? So it's kind of like a crossword puzzle, but it's a tower instead. So you're going to read the clues and then go and put that word right over next to it. Okay, so we probably aren't going to do a lot of these together because you guys will be okay. All right, we're looking at the basic word on the top section here. So what's a body part that you use to hear? So I'm looking in the basic section and I'm looking, how about ear? And you'll know if you're not right because if you pick a word and it doesn't fit, that's not going to work, is it? You can write neater than Mrs. Hagen. All right, so you'll do that on the top. And then when you get to the bottom, you're going to be doing, it could be basic, review, and challenge words to complete the tower. So then you get to go down into this section as well, okay? All right, this is our last page for today. We are doing page 11, and we're going to be using context clues, okay? I'm going to explain what that means. So it says, write the meaning of the underlined word as it is used in the sentence. Circle the words that help you know the meaning. Okay, so when I use context clues, I might be reading a book and I might get to a word that I don't know what it means, but what it means is I'm using the other words around it to help me figure out what that word means. Okay, so let's look at number 1. One weekend each fall, our family goes on a yearly campout. So the word that's underlined is yearly. What in the sentence is going to help me know what does yearly mean? There's going to be some other words in the sentence that I'm going to circle that's going to help me know what that word means. One weekend each fall. Okay, that's the part you're going to circle because that tells me what this word means. One weekend each fall means yearly. So that means it happens once a year. On the line, we're writing, what does yearly mean? Yearly means once a year. But I figured that out by looking at the other words in the sentence. Okay, let's try another one. When it gets dark, we gather kindling. Let's say that I was reading and I didn't know what kindling meant. When it gets dark, we gather kindling to start a campfire. Okay, what's helping me in the sentence? Okay, what's happening? What's helping me to figure out what kindling is? Well, it's something that you're gathering to start a fire. What do you think it is? What is kindling? If you're gathering something, okay, you might even know that, but you're gathering, which means you're gathering, kindling means small twigs, okay? And you might not have gotten that from the sentence because that was a little bit harder one. You're gathering twigs that will help you start your campfire, okay? Let's do one more here. Last year our tent was leaky. Now you might already know what that means. Rain dripped in while we were sleeping. So we're pretending that we don't know what leaky means. What other words in the sentence can help us figure out what that means? Last year our tent was leaky. Rain dripped in. Okay, that's what leaky means. Now, if you wanted to write in your own words, what does leaky mean? Okay, rain is getting inside. Okay, and you know what? Everybody's going to write just a little different, bit of a different meaning on the line. Okay, you can put it in your own words. Okay, basically, you're writing, what does this word mean? What does this word mean? And you might not even need the other words in the sentence sometimes because you might already know what garbage is, okay? But you're underlined, the word is underlined, and then you're circling what's helping you, okay? Let's do one more. This year we have a new tent. It is made from recycled materials, okay? Well, what are materials? So I'm going to circle that, okay? What are recycled materials? What does it mean if something is recycled? Okay. It's made from, what is it made from? Recycled means something is made from other things that are used. Okay. And like I said, you might write something just a little bit different for recycled, and that's okay. Okay. And if the part that you have to circle is confusing you, okay, if you just want to look at the underlined word and write what that word means on the line, I'm fine with that. Okay. So what does garbage mean? But definitely read the sentence to help you. What does gobbled mean? A raccoon gobbled up the food. Write on the line what gobbled means. If the circling part is a little confusing, because I think it could be, basically you're writing the meaning on the line. My brother and I quarreled with loud voices over who was supposed to put the lid on the trash can. What does quarreled mean? What are you doing? You can tell by the other words in the sentence. All right, so finish up the rest of those and then you will be good for today. Thanks, guys.